Hello, everybody, and welcome in. I was sitting here playing around and didn't realize it's already after 7 o'clock. I um I wanted to. My name is Helen Kennard. If you're not familiar with me, I'm a Stampin' Up demonstrator, and welcome into my crafting night. Tonight I've got a really fun card to make, but let me explain. I'm a member of the Demo Divas um, tutorial group, and every month we each do a card, and then add it to the rest of the tutorials from the group that are participating for that month. And so we just got them in, and I send these out to everybody on my email list. So if you're not a member of my email list, please go jump on it, because I'm getting ready to post 10 tutorials. And this month, our theme was holidays. Now, I chose Thanksgiving, but most everybody else chose Christmas. So lots of tutorials and fun things in here. So if you don't know how to sign up, go to my website, www.helenkenner.com. And on the right, it's going to say, sign up to keep up with all things Stampin' Up, I think it says, or something to that effect. So you don't want to miss out on my tutorials. I'll be sending it out the 1st of October. So go ahead and do that. I'm going to make the card that I made for this tutorial to give you an idea of what kind of cards are included. So you could tell that they're gorgeous, beautiful cards. So you don't want to miss out. For sure, say hello. Hey, Diana, you doing all right? When you get here, so I know who's stamping with us tonight. So anyway, I'm gonna get started. First of all, I wanted to use the Leaf Collection, the stamp set called Leaf Collection. It's one stamp. It's like a background stamp, and I've been wanting to do this. It comes with some autumn leaves. Is the other one that I'm using, the stamp set, and then this is the dies that come with the autumn leaves. So we'll be using several of these. These are the 3 with the veins that match these. So it goes like that. And then we're using both of the sentiments, but look at all these leaves you get to make. And then accents to work with it as well. So autumn leaves is a fun set, and I wanted to combine it with the Leaf Collection. So let me show you what I did. All right. So one of the things, this is the card that we'll be making. Let me show it to you first. And it is on Designer Series paper. It's called the Country Woods Designer Series paper. So, like, this is the paper I used for the tutorial. And I went to use it tonight because we're going to just stamp on it. But of course, I cut it wrong. So I was so mad at myself. But this paper is going to be just as pretty, so I'm excited about that. Every one of these sheets or designs in this Designer Series paper is so beautiful. Different shades and types of wood. So look at that one. That one's one of my favorites right there. But anyway, this one's the other one that's my favorite. But I love them all. So we're going to be using that paper, that Designer Series paper. And let me see if I can show you what I did. Can you see? Like, so we're going to stamp the image, the background image on here. And then I use, y'all, I've really gotten into this metallic enamel effects. Now I've used the silver. What did we use it for? We colored with it. Then last week I used the gold and we made little dots that I got everywhere before I let it dry. But this week we're going to be using the copper. So it comes 3 in a bag, and it's $15, so it's $5 a piece. But y'all, you get a ton in here. Oop. You get a ton in here, so it's well worth the $5. It's $15, $5 a piece is what I'm trying to say. So you get a lot in here. We're going to use that, but let me show you where I used it. Can you see it? Yeah, there you go, there. I went in and added it to my leaves in different spots, and then I added it to my veins. Let's see, yeah, see that? See my veins? Yeah, isn't that beautiful? Just as pretty as it can be. So here are the 2 sentiment pieces that I cut out, which was a lot of fun too. So I didn't put any other embellishments on it because I thought the gold or the copper was perfect on it. So we're using our basic beige, which I'm becoming more and more fond of, as our base. So you're going to cut that 5.5 by 8.5 and then score it at 4 1/4. So for our designer series paper, let me set this right there. You're going to cut it exactly that, 5.5 by 4 1/4, because it's going to fit right over the front. So like that. All right, let's get started. All right, we're going to stamp or ink up this stamp and see it. Isn't that pretty? Now let me show you what we're going to do. Oh man, maybe I got one in here. Let's see. No. Yep, here it is. Not pumpkin pie. Oh man, I sat right there and did it, didn't I? All right, let me go out there and get my Daffodil Delight. Let me make sure I don't have it in here. No, I don't. All right, let me run get it. This one, besides the metallic, is actually the star of the show, I think. Because what you're going to do is you're going to ink it up. Now, on a background stamp, I like inking it up this way. Up. Make sure you got it good and inked. Okay. Then I got Cajun Craze and Cherry Cobbler. And I've got some ink daubers. So we're going to start with the Cajun Craze. And I've already got it all over me. Okay. And we're going to add some with our dauber to my right, which would be your left side of the flowers. This is one of my favorite techniques right here. And you only want to do it on a little bit because then we're going to go back and add the cherry cobbler. So you don't want the whole to pick up the whole thing. Okay, so let me make sure this is cherry cobbler. Yep. All right, so now we're going to go in with the cherry cobbler. Up the middle is what I've done. So up the middle of all of these. I already did that one. To add color to it, different color. There. All right. Let me move both of these out of the way. Close my cherry cobbler. Now, people who are stampers know what huffing is. When you let your stamp sit out for a little while, it's going to dry up, so we don't want that. So we're going to huff on it and add some more, just a little bit of moisture back. Now, because this is a big one, I'm going to use a lot of weight. Hey, Naomi. Oh, I'm going to add my weight, especially to the middle, because that seems to be where it, oh, look at that. Isn't that pretty? I love it, you guys. You can see the Cajun craze and the cherry cobbler, but the yellow really stands out and gives it a lot of depth to it, I think. So, okay. Now, I'm going to be totally honest with you guys. I left this on the metallics on my silicone mat, and now I went to rinse it off and it's not going to rinse off. So I'm going to have to get the painter's tape and get it off that way. But instead of using the one I normally use in here, I'm going to put it on this same one that I've already messed up. And I don't think it's messed up for good. But at the same time, I did use watercolor and didn't rinse it off. And now it's stuck as hard as it can be. And I did try to get it unstuck. But I figured that it's not going to matter because what I'm going to do is just take it. And all you have to do is just swipe it up on those. Wherever you want to add some copper. Isn't that a great idea? So, like this side is going to be under it, so I'm going to try to put as much up there as I can. So just add some of this color in as many places as you can. But remember to please wash your brush out as quick as possible. The first time I did this for the tutorial, it was so easy, but now I see it's not as easy this time around. I could have gone and gotten another brush, but I know me, it's just easier to use the same one. Try to remember where you've put it so you don't stick your hand in it. It gives it that real subtle, sparkle and you know, just really is really pretty. So while we're setting it, oh look, can you see it? I don't know if I can get the light right. Oh, there, do you see it? Anyway, while we're letting this dry, what we need to do is add some to our veins of our leaves. Okay. And we don't have to put a whole lot, but because we don't want the whole thing, the whole vein. Whoops, before I do that one. Now, when you go to cut up your veins, you want to cut those out with the adhesive sheets. On the back of it. See that? But look how pretty that makes that. Isn't that just gorgeous to add it to your veins? And you'll see why when we layer it on to the leaf itself, why that is so pretty. Okay, so now with our little daubers, we're going to do the same thing to it, is add some color, not the same color everywhere, but to our veins and to our yellow leaf, our Daffodil Delight. You want to add some depth and change of the season. Okay, now I went around the margins with that, but then I went in and added some Cajun Craze into the, I want to say the leaf itself, to kind of give it two different colors, the cherry cobbler and then that. And then I'll add the veins, and look how pretty that is. Can you see it? All right, so now I'm going to add the copper to it, if I can get some more on it. Nope, I'm going to have to add a drop. Okay. It really, really makes it pretty. If y'all haven't gotten this enamel effect, you definitely want to go get some. I'm finding that I'm wanting to use it on every one of my projects. Try to find a way to do it too. All right, so what we're going to do is take the adhesive sheet off. Let me see, sitting over here. There. Oop. Okay. I've got it. Oh, there. Okay, it released. So I'm trying to put it right there in the middle. So I'm going to just set it down and let it sit where, or fall where it's going to fall. Does that make sense? I'm not going to try to force any of the leaves. Let's see if I can get the copper to show. Can you see it? I can see it a little bit. Darn. You can see it a lot better on the other colors. All right, let's go ahead and put these on. Okay, this one goes on this. There it is. Comes right off. Oh, sorry about that. I'm trying to get it to go to voicemail. Okay, that's my sister, Pam, from Ohio. She forgot that today is the day I do my Facebook Lives. There, one more. Oh boy. Oh yeah, here it is. Ooh. All right. Wow, that is beautiful. Yeah. Oh, thanks you guys. Thank you. Now look, y'all go sign up for my newsletter so I can send this tutorial to you. There's 10 tutorials in it, and this one's mine. In the tutorial, we don't know when we get the tutorials, we don't know who's done what. So this is kind of like letting people know. There, do you see how I went right down there? So if you put that down, then the rest will just kind of fill in. See, isn't that pretty? All right. Let's go ahead and put this on. Ooh, I just love that. I just love that. It's kind of like making our own designer series paper, isn't it? Okay, where's my... Here it is. Okay, so we got that part done. Now, one of the things that I did do on this is the same thing, is kind of adding some colors, kind of match it all. Something's wiggling over there. Okay. Now this one I'm going to put on flat. Oop. I am having a time tonight. Okay. Kind of off that way. Then these I'm going to use some black dimensionals. Anybody worried about the hurricane coming? How do I sign up for your newsletter? Yay! Hey! Go to my website, www.helenkenner.com, and on the right-hand side, there's going to be sign up for my newsletter. It says something to that effect. So make sure you sign up. Okay, so I'm putting these up with dimensionals to give it a little bit of pop. But if you can't figure it out, for sure, email me, helenkennard@gmail.com, and I'll help you. Okay, so if you can't figure it out, see, isn't that so pretty? Okay, now I was going to show you, this ended up being too big, I felt like. So what I did was I cut it. maybe 1/4 of an inch off. Okay, so let me stamp, and I'm going to use cherry cobbler. Ooh, nice. With a grateful heart. And y'all know that's going to make me start crying right then and there. I'm such a baby. All right, so I'm going to put these on flat on the back of this. And then this one. See, it's going to leave a gap or I cut it off, but I want it to kind of meet there. Yeah. There you go. See, let me see if I put that here. You can see better, I think. Okay. So get it the way you want it, and then I'm going to put it on with dimensionals. With a grateful heart. There you go. I hope y'all have enjoyed this. And I just love the way that copper just adds so much to the card and to the leaves especially. Can you see them on the leaves? Well, you can't. Yeah, there. Now you can see them right there. That just, y'all, it's just a beautiful, beautiful card. And I hope y'all enjoyed it. Let's see if I can, no. There I am. Anyway, well, let's see. Oh, you missed the beginning. It's okay. It's okay. You can go back and watch it. Okay, so make sure you do that. It's real easy and fun. But anyway, I hope all of y'all stay safe with this hurricane coming right up the, I want to say up the coast. I think it's supposed to go right to Charlotte, which is right where my youngest son lives. So I'm nervous about that. But hopefully by the time it gets there, it has calmed down some. But anyway, if you guys have any questions about anything, I wanted to remind you, through October 10th, you can, if you are not a member of Paper Pumpkin, you can get 40% off your first month's subscription. So go check that out. What else? Stampin' Up is getting ready to have a World Card Making Day on October 5th. I've signed up. You guys should sign up too. It's real easy and a lot of fun. It's free. It's free for all customers, but you have to sign up so that they can make sure they have everybody on the site that they need to be on. So for sure do that. What else? Seems like there's so much going on. If you do sign up for my newsletter, I just sent out the monthly newsletter, and I'm getting ready to send out another one. So there's so much going on that I couldn't get it all in one newsletter. So I was trying to think, what else did I put in it? It's probably something big I'm missing. Good night, Naomi. I hope you're doing okay. Oh, you're in Chicago. Good, good, good. All right, everybody. You have a good night. I'll see you next Wednesday at 7 o'clock. Take care. Bye-bye.